Hey there, YouTube. Today let's look at this. This is the one, 2022 Rebel 1100 DCT. I picked this up on New Year's, and I did some upgrades to it, so I wanted to share with you guys, so you guys can get some ideas for your own upgrades that you might want to do to yours. And mine turned out pretty good, so, just wanted to share them with you. So first off, the rear suspension. Rear suspension is the Ohlins HD 756s. These are actually for a Sportster, and we put these on here. They're 13-inch, and I had ordered them with 12 millimeter collars. So the collars are these right here. This is our stock shock. This one's actually 12.5 inches with a 12 millimeter collar. These come with 1/2 inch collars, top and bottom. So you get Ohlins will do it for you. They'll press in the 12 millimeter ones, top and bottom, and then they'll just bolt right on there. These are really nice. You can adjust the length at the bottom, preload, rebound dampening. They're fully rebuildable, fully adjustable, and the ride is amazing, okay? So as we're looking at the suspension, you gotta notice that the ground clearance has changed. I mean, it's quite higher. You can see underneath the fender from the tire, when before the tire was really close to the fender there. So it really opened it up. A lot more suspension travel. The sag, it was 1/2 inches of sag, meaning the motorcycle would squat on the weight of its own without even you sitting on it. So you only had, in the end, about 2 inches of suspension with the stock one. This one, the sag is dramatically reduced. And as it sits right now, I've got 2 3/4 inches of suspension before it touches the stop. So that's pretty good. We gained about an inch, a little over an inch in suspension travel total. So really pleased with the way those worked out. Those are the Ohlins HD 756s with the 12 millimeter collars put in top and bottom. You can order those through your dealership or anybody that sells Ohlins. I got them through, I work at Kent Motorsports. I'm the parts guy. So I got them through Tucker, but yeah, you can get them almost through any dealership. Or you can order them right through Ohlins at Ohlins.com. And while we're here, we can see the Kaufman's exhaust. I got that at Amazon. I like the look of it. It keeps the rear end open. Not that I'm going to put saddlebags on it ever, but I like the fact that it's more, or it's less. There you go. Less is more. That's what I'm looking for. Less is more. I don't want the big exhaust. I mean, there's other manufacturers that make an exhaust as long as this bike. So, I don't want any of that. I want it real short, real clean. So I think the Kaufman gives me that. It also has a nice tone to it. I enjoy that. And this bike got painted by Big E Collision here locally, a local paint guy, and he did a great job. So Ruben over at Big E Collision in Marion, Texas, amazing job his team did on this. I actually had 4 pieces painted. This is 3, the rear fender, the tank, and the front fender. And I had the front fairing, which is an option. That front fairing that you can buy from Honda accessories catalog. I had painted red as well. I have it put up in the garage, but I'm not going to mount it. I don't really care for the look of it, to be honest with you, but it is red. In case I go to sell it, I'll probably put it on. And it just turned out absolutely amazing in red. I mean, I just love it. I hope you guys do too. It gives you some inspiration on colors for yourself. Maybe you don't like red, maybe you like yellow, green, blue, purple, orange, who knows. But hey, turned out really good. Let's move up here to the front. This front fork has been redone. Okay, I sent it off to Vonhertell Racing out of San Antonio. And Keith over there put some Racetech springs in there with some Racetech emulators for rebound and dampening. And I'm going to tell you, it's amazing. It's pretty amazing. Okay, no more wobbles at 70. No more bottoming out over the normal, well, out here in Central Texas, the roads suck. Let me stop. So normal bumps for us, it just absorbs it all, and it rides like a cruiser now with both the Ohlins and the Vonhertell Racing setup. Oh my. I mean, just an amazing difference. No more cringing, that cringing, yeah, no more of that. So really great. Minimized the brake dive and you know, just all in all, I can't say enough about this front fork setup. It is just great. So if you're interested in something like that, Vonhertell Racing, get a hold of Keith. Dude, he'll do it up. That fork is awesome. And this also has way less sag than the stock fork. Way less. So, you know, I gained that inch there too. And you can see that in this kickstand extension I had to make because it leaned way over. Oh, wow, way too far. So I used a piece of steel pipe. It's a 4-inch piece of steel pipe. Cut the kickstand right at the nub and grinded it down a little bit with an angle grinder. Got it to fit real snug. And then, you know, secured it with some screws, nuts, and a little bit of that JB putty to fill in the holes there. So I think it turned out okay. It looks like a boot. I call it Das Boot. But you know, everybody's got their thing. And that's the other Ohlin there. And as we walk around, we can see the Ori grips. These are actually motocross grips that I put on here. You cut the hole out. This is the other end. And you can put them on that way. You can get these at Lizard Skins, Ori grips. We sell them at my dealership. This is Muddy Brown. And I think those look great as well. So let's wrap back around here. And take a look at these Burley motocross foot pegs. Very nice. They have the bottle opener on the bottom, which I don't use, but somebody might. And I just like the look of it because it really complements what I'm going for, which is kind of like a cross off-roady thing. You can see my road is dirt, so that's what I got to deal with. And on top, the Corbin seat. Special ordered that from Corbin. That's not a cheap option either. That's the gunfighter seat. That's done in saddle leather is the base, the dark, and the lighter is light saddle leather with black stitching and black piping. Turned out awesome. Turned out really good, and it complements the bike. Up front is my little windscreen from WeBike Japan, which is japan.webike.net. And they got a bunch of windscreens for Rebel 1100s. This is the one I picked out. It doesn't block anything at all, probably sticks it in your face. But if you have a good helmet, like this is just an example. This is actually an older helmet. This HJC Rafa 70 is an older helmet, and I've been riding with it for quite a while now. I coupled it with the Sena 10S, and really great, man. Really great helmet. Even in full wind, I can hear my music, I can talk on the cell phone, and I really enjoy the HJC Rafa series. I mean, there's lots of great helmets out there. You know, the Shui GT Air, geez, you name it. LS2 makes a great one, 6D. But this one, whew, really cuts down on that wind noise. And the biggest one is the buffeting. You know, you don't feel the buffeting rattling your head around like a bobblehead. It really cuts down on that buffeting, these nice wind tunnel tested helmets. So, you know, spend $1 or $2 on your helmet. This one was not cheap. It's coming in around the $500 range, but we always encourage our customers, spend the $500. Your head is worth it. And not only that, it's cooler, it's quieter, and it's way more comfortable than those plastic cheapies you're buying over at some of the other discount places. So that's about it. I think I covered it all for this very nice Rebel 1100 2022. And, you know, just once again, showing you some of the upgrades I did to mine and some of the things that really turned out well. And here's some more information. If you guys are interested, let me just pop that up there if you want to see that. And at the bottom, that's where I work. I'm the parts guy there. So if you want to get a hold of any of these, hey, give me a shout. I could probably send them to you. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hey, have a good one and enjoy the rest of your day.